Hey guys, this is Carrissa Oliver. In case you don't know who I am, hold on one second because my lighting is awful and I'm going to try to make it a little better. Okay, that's a tiny bit better. I'm sorry, I have to be in my bedroom right now because my husband is playing video games in the living room and he's super loud, so we're in here and the only place to set my phone does not give me fantastic lighting. But my name is Carrissa Oliver. I am a Pink +3. I am part of the Jump Squad, so Simone is like my posh grandma, and I am under her with Jamie as my silver premier. Simone asked me to come in tonight and talk to you guys about why we should personalize our graphics. And I'm going to give it just a minute to see if anybody else jumps on here with me, in case people have questions. So we'll just sit here for just a second and see if anybody comes on. I have my trusty Diet Coke here with me. This is my lifeblood. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone right now, so I'll just kind of jump in there. It's been going around a lot that we should personalize our graphics. And I actually had a team member ask me earlier this week, do I have to personalize my graphics? No, absolutely not. You do not have to. It is not a requirement. If you want to just share the home office corporate graphics that they give us, you are more than welcome to do that. It's perfectly fine. It's okay. However, personalizing your graphics is something that can really help your business. Why? Because when you personalize your graphics, you are showing your customers your face. They are seeing you using these products. They are seeing you loving these products, as opposed to feeling like you're just telling them, you have to use this product. You have to buy this from me so I can make money. Instead, what they see is, oh my gosh, she actually uses that and it looks like she really loves it, so maybe I should give it a try. So they feel more like they're being shared to than sold to. So that is one of the biggest reasons that I think we should personalize our graphics. Another good reason happened just a few weeks ago. You remember when everybody was getting put in Facebook jail? We even had those really cool shirts. Pink is the new black. They're amazing. Cell block pink. All of those are so awesome. I totally want one of those shirts. But, excuse me, that is another great reason to personalize your graphics, because most likely the reason that so many people got jailed was because they were all sharing the same photo. There was nothing changed on that photo, and Facebook saw it as spam because thousands of people just copied that photo and pasted it and said that it was them. So, hold on. Yes. Anyways, so many people just copied and pasted that photo, and I'm really not sure right now if I am going in the right area. Tony, can you tell me right now where it says I am broadcasting this? If it's from my personal page or in a group page? Because now I'm very confused. Yes, so that is why so many people, or most likely why so many people got jailed in Facebook jail recently, because there was nothing different about those photos, and that is another reason why you can take a corporate photo and add your website to the photo, and then, thank you, that's where it should be. Okay, so you can take the corporate photo and open it up in something like PicMonkey or Canva or PixArt or any number of photo editing apps that are out there, and just add your website to it. All of a sudden that graphic is totally different according to Facebook. And so that helps you to avoid Facebook jail. Another thing about doing the graphics personalized is that it really does just show you. It shows your personality. It helps people get to know you and feel like they actually know who you are, and that makes them trust you more, and that makes them want to be more loyal to you versus someone else. So, or maybe they just feel a better connection with you at that point. They feel like, hey, we're very similar people. That's who I want to go to when I need my Posh. Because while we are not in competition with each other, we are a family, we are a team, there are more than one Posh consultant. And so people are going to be picking and choosing who their Posh consultant is going to be. And so if you personalize your graphics, that lets them see who they're going to click with better. Or we all have different strengths. Your strength may be that you know all the things about all the ingredients, and you know what every ingredient is good for. And so you may focus your graphics more on the ingredients of a product and what those ingredients can do for someone. Whereas I might be more just like, I know nothing about these ingredients, but I know that I love this product, and my skin, my face feels like a baby's butt. And somebody else might find that funny, and that makes them click with me. But somebody else might really, really need to know more about those ingredients and what do they do, and so they're going to click more with you. So it's just a way for people who maybe don't know you to get to know you better. It's also an amazing way to try to brand yourself, so that if somebody sees two Posh graphics, they're going to be like, that one right there, that's my girl. I know that picture. She had to have done that. And then they click it, and sure enough, it's you. And they know that just because they know you at that point. Also, think about, I've seen this posted a few times where people post like the shot of Instagram. They've looked for a hashtag. Maybe it was Perfectly Posh, or maybe it was feature of the week or something like that, where we all kind of have the same thing. Like, whatever the feature of the week is on any given week, you might have thousands of Posh consultants sharing the feature of the week on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you share these things, and they take a screenshot, and there's all the corporate graphics, and they're all exactly the same except for one, and it's like one that somebody changed up. They took the corporate graphic maybe, and then they pasted it on a different background, and they put their picture over here and said something funny or witty or wonderful about whatever this product is. And the question is always, which one would you want to click? I don't know about you, but I would want to click the one that looks a little bit different. And so that's why it's really important to personalize your graphics. Hey, Charlie. It's not something you have to do, but it is something that could potentially be very, very helpful. Hey, Jamie. I'm going to recap real quick since people are just starting to come on here. I've given a few good reasons for personalizing your graphics. So the first one for me is that, well, I don't know if I'm doing it in the same order because I already don't remember what order I started it with, but here are a few reasons why it is important. Thank you, Jamie. I love my graphics too, and I have had people mention them, and I always feel when I do them, I'm like, man, this is so simple. I've seen some really cool graphics. I wish I could do it like that. And I'm learning more and more. But the thing is, when you personalize your graphics, it does not have to be super fancy and super elaborate. It just has to be you. That's all that it has to be, is you. And that does the work. So one of the reasons to personalize your graphics is to stay out of Facebook jail. When everybody is sharing the same graphic, Facebook thinks it's spam and they lock you away in jail. The only bright side there is that you may get a fun commemorative shirt. Cell block pink. But, and then there's the Instagram posts where everybody has shared the same photo, except for like one person. They're a little bit different. And whose post are you going to want to click on? Whose post is going to get that double tap for the heart? It's not going to be the ones that are all exactly the same. It's going to be the one that's a little bit different. And personalizing your graphics helps people get to know who you are so that they can feel connected to you and feel a loyalty to you and to your brand. I've been asked, and I said this earlier, so if you're watching through the whole thing and you're getting this repeat, congratulations for continuing to watch. But I've been asked, do I have to personalize my graphics? No, you do not have to. Yes, Charlie says they're pretty, but I have fun making my own. I change colors if it's a stock graphic. That is a great way to make a HO corporate graphic more yours. Recently we had a thing about, I think it was the Envy This face mask, and I took it and I moved the words and I put my picture on it where I was wearing that mask, and I put my website on it, and I put a little blurb next to my face about what I thought of that mask. I had so much more interaction on that post than if I had just posted the original graphic that Home Office had put out for us. And then Jamie says, if you like to go to jail, just use the corporate graphics. Get spammy with it. That's exactly what Facebook thinks. They think it's spam and they block it. And they throw everybody in jail. So these are reasons why it's very important. And your customers, I've had customers who have told me, I knew that that was your post before I even looked at the name, because I've gotten to know what your pictures look like when you make them. So even if I didn't put my face on the picture, my customers are starting to realize that is my post. And so that is a really important thing for me, is for them to be like, oh, hey, that's Carrissa. Yeah, recognize me, guys. Get to know me. And that's the other thing. I put personal things on my graphics, like with the one with the face mask. I was like, surprisingly cool, and something else. I don't remember what I wrote, but then they know what I think. They know that I used that product. And I feel like that is probably one of the most important part of it, is that they can see you actually use these products. If you're only putting up stock home office graphics for everything that happens, they are not going to, they're not going to care as much, because to them at that point you're just asking for money. Hey guys, buy my stuff because I need money. But if they can see that you are using it, that you are loving this product, they are more likely to want to try it themselves. Yes, Jamie, I did mention that too. And Nadine, you are welcome. I don't know which thing I said because there's a delay, but you're welcome. Lazy peeps like me, do this, put your face or referral link on a corporate graphic, and bam. That is exactly right. I put my link on a graphic. That's when I'm being lazy, because I actually have fun making the graphics, but they can take a while. They can be very time consuming, even simple ones. Even simple graphics can be really time consuming. So when I'm being lazy, or it's just something that's really great and I don't have time to put together a graphic, then yes, I will just put my referral link on and maybe slap on a picture of my face. If I'm being really, really lazy, I'll just put my referral link on, because that still changes it enough that, oh, you know, Nadine, that's okay. Googling images and sharing them on your page is fine. It still puts the product in front of people, but we are trying to cultivate relationships with these people. So it's more important, or it's also important that you put yourself in front of people, not just the product. Because I don't want to sound harsh, but some of this may come out that way, and I apologize if it does. But if people just wanted the product put in front of their face, they'd go to Walmart or to the mall or wherever it is that they buy these things. They would go there because the product is just in their face. People come to direct sales consultants because they want the person. They want the personal touch. And if you're only ever sharing things that are corporate, they're not getting that personal touch. At least not through the computer. You may be doing your personal touch somewhere else. Maybe you're doing your personal touch through the things that you send in the mail. And there you have a handwritten note or something that is super, super special just for that person. That's awesome. If that's how you do your stuff, great. That is amazing. But if you're trying to do things online and you're not giving them any kind of personal connection, the first two letters in business is BU, so why not BU? That is fabulous, Jamie. I need to write that down because I love that. Yes, we want to be us, because then our customers can be them. It creates a level of comfort for everyone to just be themselves. And I think that is fantastic. So those are my main points. Simone had asked me to talk about why it is important to do personalized graphics. And those are the biggest reasons I can think of to do a personalized graphic. And like I said, it does not have to... Yes, Jamie, people want to see your face. Not my face. They are your people. They want to see your face. And that's another thing that I see a lot in several of the graphics groups that we have around, where somebody will have a personalized graphic. It will be a picture of them doing something with the product. And it's a really cute graphic. It has a super catchy thing on it and whatever. And everybody wants to know, is this free to use? And then they're like, yeah, sure. My thing would be, if I post a graphic and you love it, yes, my graphics are free to use for everyone. However, what I would prefer that you did, because it's better for you and your business, is steal my graphic idea. Okay? You can copy every word on the graphic, but take your own picture, because your customers, they don't know me. They don't want me. They want you. So that is super important. I have shared graphics in this group and a few other groups. Please, if you like my graphic idea, steal it. You can steal everything about it. You can even take the graphic and then put it in something like PicMonkey and cover up where my picture is with your picture. I don't care. That is not going to offend me or hurt my feelings at all. We are a team. We are a family, and I love to share with you guys. But I promise you, it will be more beneficial to you and to your business if you take my face off of it and put your face on it. So I see that a lot, though, in the graphics group. Somebody has this super cute thing, or maybe it's their kid. Their kid totally got into their Posh and made a mess, and it's a super adorable picture, and they've put awesome words on it, and it's hilarious. And everybody wants to know if it's free to use. Try and find something similar, but use your kid Or use yourself, because you know what? Sometimes an adult doing the same silly thing that a kid did is like 10 times funnier. Just saying. That's what I was going to say. Yes, Charlie. Put your picture on it. Dude, I will share all kinds of things. Y'all can steal it forever. Just please put your picture on it. And make sure that my website isn't there, that your website is there. Okay, that's important too. You don't want them coming to me. You want them going to you. Does anybody have any kind of questions? I know I've kind of like spit a lot at you guys. Does anybody have any questions? When I'm done, I will go into the comments and I will let you guys know the different programs that I use when I do make graphics. I have a few. Sometimes I use them in steps, but for the simpler ones, I almost always use PicMonkey. PicMonkey is my favorite. I've used several. Lots of thrown balls. Yes, I've thrown lots of balls. I'm sorry, guys. But if you have questions, I'm still here. I don't know how long I'm supposed to be on here. Like, it's only been 20 minutes, but what were you going to ask, Dina? Oh, how to take someone's picture off and add mine. Is there a trick? Okay, Doris, there's a couple ways you could do this. Okay, so if you went into PicMonkey and you stole one of my graphics, okay, and it had a big picture of me on it, you could just take that graphic, download it to your phone or your computer or wherever you're doing this, open it up in PicMonkey, and then go to the part where it says overlays, and then add your own. And you don't even have to download PicMonkey, Nadine. It is a free to use thing on your internet browser. Or if you're doing it on your phone, then yeah, you have to download the app. So I suppose that's true. Anyways, Doris, getting back to your thing. If you have my picture opened up in your PicMonkey, okay, and it has this lovely little picture of me on there, all you have to do is go to that overlay button and select add my own and get a picture of you and put it on top of my picture. You don't even have to erase it if you're doing it in PicMonkey. You just put it on top and size it so that it fits and it covers me up. Now, if I have written my website on the thing, the easiest way I have found to get rid of that is, now I do most of my stuff on the computer, guys, so you'll have to forgive me if you're on the phone. I don't know all the phone tricks yet, but I'm working on it. Yes, Jamie is correct. Overlay is the butterfly button in PicMonkey. Okay, so if I wrote my email, or not my email, if I wrote my website on it and you want to get rid of that, you could do this one of two ways here. You could go in PicMonkey and use some other overlay to cover that up and then put yours on there. Or you could open it up in Paint. Okay, I use Paint a lot. Open it up in Paint and just erase that part of the picture where it has my website on it. Save it, and then open it up in PicMonkey and put your website in there. You could also put your website in there in Paint, but I like the fonts in PicMonkey better, so I add the extra step just because I'm picky about it. But if you're not picky about it, you could do that in Paint. Okay, but yeah, it's super easy. Now, if you also if you wanted to add the extra step and you really wanted my picture to just not be there at all, you wanted to actually erase it, you could do that in Paint as well. Open up the picture in Paint, erase any of my information you don't want, and then take it to PicMonkey and put your picture on and your information on. But I have used Canva. You can do the same thing in PicMonkey with the drawing thing too. Okay, see, I have been looking for the drawing thing in PicMonkey. Now I'm going to have to find it because apparently it is there. But I could never find that thing. So now I need to play with PicMonkey a little bit more again. So you learn something new every day. Even I learn something new. Learning is good. But I have used Canva. I have used PicMonkey. I have used PicsArt. I have used Lumiere, I think it is, and several others. So far, my absolute favorite for pretty much everything is PicMonkey. I do not pay for the paid version of PicMonkey. I only use the free stuff in PicMonkey. You use your phone, it's a pencil for you. That's good to know. I did not like PicMonkey nearly as much on my phone as I like it on my computer, but that's good to know. But I've used lots of different ones, and just for ease of use and lack of watermarks, PicMonkey is my favorite. If you do not mind watermarks, Canva is fine. I feel like Canva is a little bit more complicated, and a lot of their stuff has watermarks all over it, where it like crisscrosses, it makes this diamond hatch thing. Doris, let me play with it on my phone and I'll get back to you, okay? Or maybe Charlie, since you use it on your phone, do you know where overlays is on the phone? But yes, as I was saying with Canva, it likes to do this like diamond hatch pattern on top of your picture sometimes, then it says Canva, and it changes it, and I don't like it. So Charlie says you can add your pic from your gallery too. Yeah, Doris, on the phone, it may not say overlay. It may just say add a picture. I don't know. I played with it like once on my phone. I hate doing this stuff on my phone. I am so backwards from other people my age. Everybody does everything on their phones, and I'm like, give me my computer. Nope, sorry, I add pics from my gallery using the edit button. Doris, I'll play with it a little bit, and I will see how that works on the phone. But I'm on my phone right now, so I can't check for you right now. I'm sorry. Does anybody else have any questions as far as making your own graphics, or why you should do it, or anything like that? If you need like a step-by-step tutorial on how to do some of these things, search graphics or graphic tutorials in the search bar at the top of the group, because I have posted 1, maybe 2 videos on how I make some of my graphics already. So they are here in the group. You could also search my name, but it may take longer because it's been, I don't know, a month or 2 since the last time I posted a tutorial for it. But, and then if you watch those and you still have questions, obviously you are more than welcome to send me a message or comment on them asking me questions. And then if you have questions about what we're talking about right now, you can do that too. You can just ask me. I'll give it a minute for lag. Charlie, I did spend the $4 or $5 it is to get word swag, and I actually really like it. I don't use it all the time, but word swag for me is great for a really quick graphic. Like if I did, I don't know if you've seen like where I had my countdowns where I was like 3 days till the party. I did all of those in word swag. They were super fast. You just type in the words you want it to say, and then you can pick how you want it to look. Super fast, super easy if you want just a quick personalized graphic. You can also add in the logos in word swag, which is fabulous. Excuse me. So that's the one I use when I have to use my phone. I use word swag if I have to use my phone, because it's quick, it's easy, and I don't have to do anything but like snap a picture maybe. Yay, Doris, I'm glad you've been doing your own graphics. And honestly, guys, the more that you do them and the more that you play with different programs and find out which program works for you, the better you're going to be at it, the more comfortable you're going to be with doing it. When I started doing it, I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, oh my gosh, you guys. Yes, Harley, you can add like the Posh logos with word swag. It's awesome. I think if you think you might use it, the $5 one time is more than worth it to me. I think that my word swag probably paid for itself just in the first day because I had a lot of fun just playing with it. But I also do an admin thing for another thing that is totally unrelated to Posh, and I can get like random inspirational quotes and stuff made into a graphic like that I can share for that page, and it's amazing. So if you have uses for something like word swag, then I do think it's worth it. But yes, the more that you play with it, and just because I prefer PicMonkey, it doesn't mean you will. Maybe you'll be a massive fan of PixArt or of, I don't know, Canva. Maybe you'll really like Canva. And Charlie, if it's not worth the $5, I will send you a lip balm or something. So, you know, and actually on my phone, if I have to actually really edit a photo, I do love PixArt for my phone. But PixArt on the computer, I feel like is not as good as PicMonkey on the computer. So, it just varies. You guys are going to have to play with the programs and figure out which one works for you, which one makes it best for you. Because we're all different. And what works for me may not work for you. And what works for you may not work for me. But, okay, does anybody have any other questions about why you should make your own graphics or personalize a home office graphic, or how to do it, or programs, or anything like that? I'll give you a second. I'm going to just sit here. I'm not seeing anything else pop up. This one, I guess, is going to be kind of short and sweet and to the point. And that point is, please think about learning how to add your own personal touch to graphics. Whether it's taking a home office graphic and making it your own, or it's totally making up your whole own new thing. I can't stress enough that while some things in all of these graphic groups are really cool, your customers are really going to respond more to you than to those graphics. I even took game ideas from the graphics groups. I made my own game graphics. Jamie says, don't think about it, do it. So there you go. Just do it. Be like Nike. Just do it. Do the swoosh and everything. But I even took game graphics. I was like, I really like this game. Like the Simon Says game. You know what? I took the Simon Says game. I put my face on it and pictures of my stuff. Like I have one that has a picture of a Pikachu. And I said, Simon Says, tell me your favorite Pokemon. Or I took a picture. I have a cup that I'm like, take a picture and show me your Simon Says, show me your favorite drink or whatever. But instead of Simon Says, I said Carrissa Says. And I got so much more of people playing Carrissa Says than when I posted the game before and it was just Simon Says. So if you find a really awesome graphic, find a way to make it your graphic. I can't read that entire thing. Let's see if it'll let me push the button. Oh. Okay, so Jamie says we all such have see how we have such different personas. You and Simone are nice. Me, well, not so much. Hey, you know, Jamie, you missed the beginning where I was maybe not so nice. I was kind of a little like, y'all guys, people are going to want to go to Walmart if you're just posting out stock graphics. Don't do that. So I was not nice the entire time. I did pull out mean Carrissa earlier. You'll have to go back and watch it and find her. She was not nice. But yeah, seriously, guys, make your own graphics. Put your pictures on it. Your website on it. If HO puts out a graphic, don't just grab it and share it right away. Make it you. Let your customers and your potential customers connect with you, because that's going to get them coming back to you. Otherwise, they could just go to perfectlyposh.com and pick whatever consultant comes up, you know. But if they're already connected with you and feel loyal to you, they're going to want to make sure your picture is in that bottom corner. And that's what's important for you and your business. You want your picture in the bottom corner of their Perfectly Posh site when they're looking at the website. So that is all I have for you guys. If you don't have any other questions, if you do have questions, or if you are watching the playback, feel free to put them in the comments, and I am more than happy to come back and help you guys with anything you need. I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed Monday evening, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys.